Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today's reading was requested by Twin Flame Union. Thank you very much for this suggestion. So guys, if you want to hear a certain reading, I did a community post. If you go over there, you can put it down in the comments and I will see it and I will get round to doing it. So let's get started. Group 1, you have Dance with Death. Group 2, you have Moon Witch, and Group 3, you have Lost Soul. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? And I'll see you at your groups. Hey Group 1, so if you chose Dance with Death, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? So you guys, Group 1, I feel like you were actually married to this person or in a very long-term commitment with this person. And what I'm picking up here is when you met this person, you knew it was a bit of a risk getting involved with this energy here, okay? Only you will know why it was risky. But from what I'm seeing from this energy now with their karma, whoever the third party was, this was a massive risk or a massive choice that they had to make, and it wasn't the right one. So whoever this karmic is to your ex, okay, it's basically going to bring about a lot of endings in this person's life. You know, death is usually a very positive card. This is not so much with these cards that I've used. This is more of painful endings, you know, things that may end up getting cut off. Like say if they go for a business deal and then they've got it, this person is going to pull out. It's that kind of example. So it's like the karmic is this person's bad karma, which we are going to look into because I have written that down. Right, anyway, let's get started. So what we're going to do, I'm going to look at what did they both do to actually hurt you. Then I'm going to look at what role does the third party have in your ex's karma. And then we'll look at the karma, okay? So I might put timestamps. Will I? No, actually, I won't put timestamps in this reading. So you can fast forward. Right, let's get started. Tap me into Group 1, please, Spirit, and tell me, what did the Group 1's ex and the third party do to hurt Group 1? Okay, the Moon, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, we have the Star, we have the Eight of Swords, we have Justice, we have the Devil, and we have the Nine of Wands. These two are not very nice people. Alright. So we have Pisces, well, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, and Capricorn. Strong air in this reading. Okay, what did these two do? There was I feel like this may have even been a friend of yours or somebody that you knew, okay? And it's like I'm seeing this person wedging themselves in the middle of you both. And then what these two actually did was start playing games, but I feel like it was more your ex started playing mind games with you. You know, it started with the lies, started with the deception, but then those mind games came in where they got pleasure out of actually treating you like shit. You were dealing with somebody that has such a big ego, and I'm on about a massive ego, that this person that they got involved with likes to rub that ego, if you know what I mean. They found someone I feel like is very similar to them. You were always in an energy with this person, especially towards the end when you started noticing, if you did start noticing. I mean, whenever anyone's cheating on us, our intuition screams at us, and even when we try and pull them up about it, they gaslight us. So, you know. So you became very, very protective of yourself. It's like you had to defend yourself with this person. It was like nothing you did or nothing you said, anything you said and whatever, I can't even talk right now. And I feel like that was your energy at the time, where it was like they just would tie you up in knots, and it was like you couldn't get your point across because this person was really good at gaslighting you. Some of you may have actually been very codependent on this person as well. They were very codependent on your energy. It was like, I'm seeing trauma bonding here as well. So it's like, you know, when someone breadcrumbs you in a relationship, so they'll love bomb you 1 minute, and then they'll take it away the next minute. So it's like this high and low, and it's like that ends up trauma bonding to you end up trauma bonded to this person or someone, because it's like you're letting off this hormone, if you know what I mean. And it's like it's like a drug, really. It is. And I'm talking from experience as well, guys. So it's, you know, because, yeah, anyway, we won't go into that. This person dimmed your light. The Star and the Eight of Swords together was this energy here. Made you feel less than. Made you feel like you had to dim your light, made you feel like you had to keep quiet when you were around people. They had to be centre of attention. I mean, if you could look at the King of Wands, he's got a microphone, so this person loved the attention, you know. So yeah, it was a lot of not being able to be who you wanted to be with this person, maybe having to put on an act to please them. You went through a long time of depression and sadness and living inside your head just to escape this reality. You know, when you escape to fantasy land. I mean, that's what I used to do. I still do anyway. I think that's an Aquarius thing, and happy birthday, Aquarians. So we've got the Justice with the Devil card as well. So something very unfair happened to you. So this could have been maybe a messy divorce. Maybe this person did something that was very toxic. Some of you, it could have been, this person may have had addictions. They may be addicted to the fun stuff and the alcohol. They may have been very controlling towards you, you know, maybe even abusive towards you as well. This person wounded you, deeply, deeply wounded you here. It's like your health took a nosedive when you were with this person. Like your mental health, your physical health, you may have lost weight. And I feel like with you guys as well, that maybe when this person left you as well, you may have actually struggled with yourself, not so much financially. I'm just seeing, because there isn't no pentacles here, I just feel like you still struggle with those demons, you know, like the things that they would say. And yeah, but I'm noticing, I don't know whether you've noticed, group one, karmic is really, really quiet. So some of you, this may not even be romantic. This could literally be like a maybe a mother figure as well that interfered. So it doesn't have to be romantic. Let me find out about the karmic. What did the karmic do? Like the third party spirit. Oh, that spun around. Two of Wands. King of Swords. Yeah, you're looking at two narcissists here. I'm sorry. I know people like to throw around narcissism, but I'm telling you, when the King and Queen of Swords comes out, that's two narcissists that are on the same page. And they make these two, the third party and this person that you were with, made you feel, well, I mean, it is the ex's reading. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be an ex if you don't want it to be an ex. It can be like a mother-in-law, brother, whatever. You guys do what you need to do. They caused a lot of delays in your life. They made you feel stuck with that Two of Wands. It was like you were being prevented from moving on. So this feels like my reading, to be honest, because I'm 10 months deep into a divorce that was supposed to be going on, and I'm laughing. It's not even bloody funny. And I've been blocked at every opportunity here that I've tried to get out, and it's really frustrating. So I'm really sorry if some of you have gone through this or are going through this, because especially with the Justice card as well, This is two people that are literally blocking your way out. And this could have happened to you. Maybe you guys got out, and I hope you have. It's very toxic. It's just, I just see, I don't know. Two people with a vendetta. It's very weird. I'm saying, I mean, some of you may have been married to this person. This may have been a mother-in-law. I don't know why I'm picking up mother-in-law with this reading as well. So that's for a small number of you, okay? Even though we are looking at relationships. Right, let's have a look at the karma. Actually, no. Forgot about that bit. So, group 1, please, Spirit. What role does the third party have in the ex's karma? Or third party, we say third party as well. So we've got 4 of Pentacles. So what? Oh. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Actually, no, I'm bloody well not. Straight away with those 2 cards right there, the Empress and the 4 of Pentacles. If you actually look at that Empress card, what can we all see? A pregnant belly. 4 of Pentacles is feeling stuck when we can't get out of a situation, okay? So I'm seeing that maybe the third party got themselves pregnant and trapped this ex of yours, and now there's like no way out no matter what they try and do, which is actually BS, because, you know, you don't have to stay with someone if they're pregnant, you know, you don't. And sorry if some of you get upset, but if you're not wanting to be with that person, you can actually still have something to do with your child. But anyways, so this person feels trapped in a situation here where the third party got themselves pregnant. And I do feel like it was done on purpose. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles with the Empress. Page of Wands. Yeah, there could be a child involved here. The 8 of Wands. Things moved very, very quickly with this person. So this is part of the karma here. So there is a child involved. The 8 of Wands is the karma is coming very, very quickly. So it's like, I don't know whether the universe or spirit or whoever was like, you know, we could look at the guy, you guys are the Empress, whether you're male, female, and you hurt a divine feminine here. And it's like, this person didn't stop to think about the consequences. So, and maybe over the years with you guys, this person may have got away with treating you like shit, you know, not treating you the way you deserve to be treated. And that over the years is like your karma points. I call it karma points. And then what happened was, when they got involved with this third party, things started to move so quickly. This pregnancy happened so quickly, and now they're stuck. They're bound to this third party now. Wow. Karma's real, hey? Okay, so I'm going to use my tarot cards first. So tell me, please, Spirit. Let's find out your ex's karma first. So what is this ex's karma, Spirit? So we have the 9 of Cups. And these are vice versa cards. So you've got the positive and the negative. This is negative, so that's the positive. What is the ex's karma? So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. The 9 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is not a good look. 5 of Swords. And on the back of the deck, we have the Magician in reverse. So basically what I'm seeing here is you know, the 9 of Cups is, this is when our wishes are being fulfilled. This is when we can manifest whatever we want. And, you know, it comes to us eventually. But this person, nothing they wish, so everything that they wish for, everything that they're manifesting is not going to happen. The 9 of Cups in reverse actually speaks of pure devastation, shattered dreams. So I feel like this person had a vision, a dream. They were living in a fantasy land when they got involved with this third party, and everything is just falling apart. The Ace of Cups, I mean, I feel like this person may have thought they were in love with them. Maybe they did love them. I don't know, but this is going to die a very, very quick death. There is no love. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's unrequited love. It's breakups. It's sadness. It's pain. This person just is going to feel so defeated. It's like, so basically what's going to happen is, it's like the universe is going to be playing with this person. So, like I said, made the example about, you know, going for a business deal. That business deal, then this person says yes. And then all of a sudden this person's like, no, I'm going to go with someone even better. So it's like small victories, but no rewards with it. So it's like they get this victory that's very small and then it gets taken away from them. And that makes a lot of sense with the karma here, with the Five of Swords and the Magician that's there. So this is, you know, this is someone's, because of their manipulation, their greed, you know, the way they treated you. Like I said, they could have done something here in regards to a divorce. You know, we're not really looking into that because that just take too long. Because of that greed and that manipulation, that's part of their karma now. It's like the universe is manipulating this person. Sounds really weird, doesn't it? But I know what I'm saying. So this energy here is going to feel very, very confused as well, as why is this happening? Why? These two as well, the third party and this person is going to fight a lot, a hell of a lot. Clarify the Five of Swords with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups. Look, there it is. Huge regret. Is that remorse for you guys though? I don't, maybe you are part of this person's karma as well, is looking back at what they did have. Tell me about this Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Hermit. Oh, if this person tried to hide what they did to you, or try to hide anything here, that's being exposed. There's information, people talking about this person and what they did. And plus, I feel like there's going to be a lot of gossip. This person and their reputation is very important to them. So there's going to be a lot of gossip about what is really going on in their life. And I feel like you're going to hear about it as well. This person is going to feel really lonely and isolated as well. So the connection that they're in, they're literally going to feel very, very lonely and very isolated. So this karmic could be very controlling, you know. Sometimes you're in a relationship and it is very lonely even though you're with that person. Okay, let's look at the third party's karma. What is the third party's karma for hurting group one? There's that King of Wands again. And this card wanted to come out, which is the Empress in reverse, because that's, and now it's like that. That's even worse. And then we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse, and that's exactly what they did to you. They're the Nine of Wands, but theirs is in reverse. So basically, this third party's karma is the fact that they're dealing with your ex, who is very, very stubborn, very much controlling, and everything's got to be my way. And they don't like this, but this is part of the karma. I know it's only a little thing, but it can end up into a big thing. And there's a lot of obstacles on its way to this third party as well. So if this third party did get themselves pregnant, I don't really want to say it. I don't want to say it. Because I don't wish anything like this on anybody. I know we all deserve our karma and everything, but I really, really don't wish this sort of thing on anyone. I'm going to say it very quickly and then I'm going to move on from it. There could be something physically or medically wrong with the child. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Moving on. So with the Empress in reverse as well, it talks of someone that, because of their own insecurity, how they got with your ex, this insecurity is going to get ramped up to the point of they're going to become very, very controlling. Okay, because this person lacks confidence. They don't like themselves. You know, body may have changed or what have you, and they're going to be really, really controlling. And I do see part of this person's karma as well is they will be cheated on as well. You're looking at a very lustful energy here that needs validation from people. So this is your ex, needs their ego rubbed, needs to, you know, they love that thrill. So this is the problem in the relationship here. These two are stuck in this connection. Why they're stuck, I don't know. So basically, this third party is going to be cheated on as well, especially because the Empress in reverse talks to someone that's unfaithful. Oh, and there's also going to be abuse in this connection. Let me clarify that. Clarify the Empress in reverse. Sound like a right idiot. So the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then we've got Two of Wands. So you know how you guys were stuck, that there was no forward movement here, there was obstacles in your way. This is going to happen to this third party as well. Yeah, part of the karma, this person's, your ex is really shallow, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't really laugh, but I don't care. That's what they're dealing with. This person's shallowness. You dealt with it. I feel like you dealt with a lot more. Okay. Let's get the actual karma card. So let's do your ex first. What's the ex's, group one's ex? What is their karma? Chronic financial difficulties. Yeah. Inability to achieve goals. Thank you for clarifying, because that's literally what I was saying. It's like the universe is going to play with your ex. Constant misunderstanding with others, and obviously this person. Constant reminders of your actions towards a specific person, and that's you. And I said that about this card right here. They're looking back at what, do you know what I'm seeing with that actually now, looking at it properly? I'm seeing where they're looking back with these two cups here. It's like this person had an opportunity to fix things with you. You know, even maybe for some of you, even after they cheated, that's for some of you. But, you know, through the relationship, they had that opportunity to make things right. The relationship was still salvageable, but they didn't want to actually salvage anything. They ended up thinking to themselves, you know, there's something better out there. I can do better than group one. And this is why they're now constantly reminded by you what they did to you, how they treated you, because you didn't deserve it. That's the regret and the remorse. At least their energy is coming through with regret and remorse, but I don't think they've ever told you this. I mean, maybe that'll clear up a little bit of their karma if they actually came in and actually showed remorse and apologised, but some of you may not even want it. Feeling out of place or disconnected. Feeling isolated and alone. Look at that clarification there with the Hermit. Feeling like one doesn't belong. So now let's do the third party. So what's the third party's karma? Unexplained sadness or depression. Oh, whoa, that was a lot. Feeling cursed or jinxed. I mean, maybe, I don't know why I heard that great one. This person may think that you've put like a curse on them. I mean, maybe you have. Experiencing unexplained phenomena. Well, there you go. Maybe that's why. For some of you, I feel like you've got really strong ancestors and spirit guides around you that play with this third party. Sorry, I'm smiling. Constant stress or anxiety, unexplained illness. You know, for some of you as well, this could be the pregnancy is very, very difficult. So they're having to go backwards and forwards to the hospital, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, and like, we don't really wish that on anybody. Inability to form deep connections and chronic lethargy or lack of motivation. What's on the back of the deck? And they feel like God is punishing them. Well, maybe God is punishing this person. Right, ex's karma, please, Spirit. These are my cards. Mind the writing. They will be constantly reminded of you. And there's that. That's 3 times now. That's come out. Tarot and 2 oracle cards. I just heard you're irreplaceable. No one compares. Tormented by spirit for the way they treated you. Wow. That should be they. This is what I was just saying. Even though it's come out for the third party, I said it's like your ancestors or something are playing with these two. Oh, Lord. They will get fired from their job. Could be like problems with work. They will always be judged by others. Friends, family will stop talking to them. And that could be when the truth comes out. When I said about information is going to come out about what this person was trying to keep hidden. Will not be able to find a job. So something about a job here with your ex. Never getting over heartbreak. So that's the heartbreak. I do feel like the heartbreak is actually you. It's like this person broke their own heart when they left you, but they didn't realize at the time, because I think this person thought they could just move on and, you know, and do all the stuff with the karmic, and maybe they thought they could come back eventually and you would take them back. Maybe you've put up with this over the years and you've taken them back multiple times, and it's like it backfired. You know, this is why we need to wrap up. If we don't want any unwanted babies running around, or as they say, crotch goblins. No help from others. Valuables will be stolen. So I just felt like that when I saw that valuables will be stolen, I don't know whether the car will be stolen. Partner will not want to have sex with them. Yeah, the sex is going to dry up. That may be why your ex goes and cheats again. Okay, their skin is going to suffer. Depression. Will not be able to manifest anything. And that clarifies what I said at the beginning with your ex. Let's get 2 more. And then we'll go to the third party. Lack of ideas. So maybe you were the person that gave this person inspiration and ideas, or you were just like that good luck charm, you know, if you're the divine feminine, where this person could just be around you and your energy would just, I don't know, it's like it was lucky. Business failing. That's more clarification. Right, so third party's karma. There are going to be arguments here. I don't know though, group 1. You know when I said at the beginning about this could be like a mother or a brother, but I feel like there was a mother. There was 3 people involved in this. And I feel like 2 of them were your ex and your the third party, but there was someone else that had a big influence over this. And you know what's coming through now? Sorry to interrupt the karmic part. It's like either a friend or a mother persuaded this person to treat you badly, you know, because I feel like they didn't like you. And they were encouraged to leave you for this other person, you know, they're better for you, you know, group ones, blah, blah, blah. But it's like the energy is hidden. And even though we're doing their karma, it's like, it's weird how that came out. So maybe that will resonate with some of you guys, okay? There was someone else here involved. I don't feel like it was just two, you know, these two. Very big influence on your person. Ex. Abandonment. So this karmic could feel abandoned by people or your person. Your ex. Sorry, guys. No success in anything. They're going to feel rejected. They're going to feel used. Nightmares. That's spirit playing with this person. So the third part is karma spirit. A mental illness. So their mental health could decline, you know, because you were in that energy as well. People hate their energy. So this third party, people don't like them. Losing friends. No blessings from the divine. Reputation will be ruined. And that could be what this information is that's going to come out. Because maybe these two hid the fact that they cheated and the way they treated you and what have you. And this person, this third party is, you know, they're all about their reputation. They will never get over the person they loved. Okay, so that clarifies when we saw with your ex here that they'll never get over you, and now they're actually seeing what they're going to be seeing through this relationship with your ex is the fact that they can actually see that your ex still loves you. They've not gotten over you, and they're just with this person because they just are with them, and this is going to eat this third party up alive. They're in a toxic relationship, which is this one. Let's get a few more for the third party, and then we'll get an angel number and a question. So if you want to ask any question, it'd be a question there, guys. All right, we've got two more. I'll not be able to connect to anyone emotionally, and they're going to age quickly. Okay, maybe this person takes pride in their looks. It's all about their looks, you know. Maybe this is someone that can use their body and their pretty face and what have your handsome face to get what they want, and that's gonna fade very quickly. So angel number for this reading here for group one, they just literally flew out. 1616, angel of expression, Phranos. Phranos amplifies your voice. Speak your truth, express through art, and let the world hear your unique perspective. Oh wow. Communication, artistry, voice. So basically, some of you may have had your voice taken away about this situation. Maybe you've kept quiet about it. But Spirit is literally telling you here, it's time to now use your voice, speak your truth. If people come up to you and you've been, oh no, you know, I'm all right, blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, you know, you're making excuses still for this toxic ex. Stop doing it. You know, you could maybe be sharing, you should be sharing your story with other people, because I feel like there's a lot of people that actually can resonate with you guys. Why did I pick up I actually picked these up by accident. There's a reason I've picked these up. I think Spirit wants a message for you guys. I literally picked up the wrong cards. So let's see, because I'll go with what Spirit tells me. Why did I pick these up, Spirit? All right. Let's have a look, see. Wow. So you've got protection here. Rejection, delay, even silence. It was all divine shielding. Spirit blocked what could have broken you. Oh, see that, guys? There you go. Shielded, safe, divine intervention and guidance. And that literally right there is saying, Spirit basically saying, even though this was very painful, or it is painful, this was for your own protection. They had to come in and protect you in the end, because this couldn't go on no more. And then you've got pretending. And it says they wear a smile, but it's a mask. Behind it is fear of rejection, pride or pain, and there's that freaking ego. They won't admit even to themselves, so they will not come forward and say to you, I made the biggest mistake, because they're scared of this rejection. They're scared of how much it will cause them pain, you rejecting them. So mask, guarded, avoidance and shame. There you go, there's that shame. And then we've got reassurance, a steady presence, a quiet knowing. Sometimes all that's needed is a gentle reminder that it's going to be okay. So there's another reassurance from Spirit here to you guys that everything is going to be okay. Comfort, trust, support, peace. I'm literally starting to get really emotional. And I don't usually get emotional. Well, I do, but I don't. I don't know, I just got choked up there. And I feel like that's your energy. And then we've got reconnect. And it says time, distance or silence may have created space, but the bond was never fully broken. A moment, message or memory could be the bridge back. Some connections pause, not end. Bridge, timing, memory, alignment. This is for some of you, okay? You could end up reconnecting with this person. Some of you may want that. But I feel like maybe in a next life, this will be the connection, as you know, where you both reconnect again, and maybe this person will do it right. I've told Spirit I don't want to meet mine in the next life, to rip that crap up. I literally have said so many times, do not want to be with this person in the next life, ever. So hopefully they're listening. So anyway, guys, ask your question. So for group 1, please, Spirit. September. So get back into your groove and be productive. Bustling, peak, faster pace. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do really appreciate you all. If you don't mind giving the video a thumbs up, don't forget to comment. And guys, wherever you are, have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey group 2, so if you chose the Moon Witch, this is your reading. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so we're going to start with what these two did to you, and then we're going to look at what role does the third party have in your ex's karma as well. So with this reading with this card, what I'm seeing here is, guys, you work very well with the moon, okay? Some of you may actually be witches. Some of you have this powerful gift of speaking something into existence and it happening. So just be mindful of what you put out there, okay? What you actually say, because it does happen. So I don't know, with your ex here, you may have said something to them and it started happening, and this person just thinks you've put a curse on them or like a spell on them or something like that, okay? There's something here that you did warn them about, and yeah, I think it's happening, or it did happen. Let's have a look. Okay. And then we'll go into the karma, okay? So tap me into group 2's ex and the third party. What did they do to hurt group 2? What did they both do? Group 2. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay. 4 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Do you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Clarify the 4 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, 6 of Wands. The Star and the Sun. 10 of Swords, Betrayal. 5 of Cups. Yeah, so what these two did to you was cause a lot of confusion. A lot of depression as well. And there was stinginess in this relationship. You know, it could have even been financial stinginess, because I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles here, where this is, you know, the mother or the father, because these are energies, guys. And, you know, this may have been the breadwinner. You may have been reliant upon this person, or you may be the breadwinner and they relied on you, and they, you know, you would give them money. So, you know, just swap it around. But what I'm seeing here is the Four of Swords, especially with that Seven of Wands in reverse, is where you were so exhausted of trying to prove yourself. And no matter what you did, it's like it just was never good enough. It's like this I don't know, this energy, this ex here always made you back down from, say, an argument or something that they did here, and it did dim your light. There's something here about your, you know, you've come out as a star and the sun energy here, right? And this is such a beautiful energy to have these two come out, especially side by side like that. And I feel like the third party didn't like the fact that you had this aura about you, this energy about you that was very magnetic, or people just loved being around you. You didn't even have to do anything. And it's like I'm seeing this third party wanting to be you, which is really, really creepy. It's like they wanted you to be in the Ten of Swords, which is this painful ending, this rock bottom, this Five of Cups as well, where you just felt rejected and unloved. It's like the third party got a thrill out of this. It was like an ego thing for both of them, actually. It's like both of them were egging each other on when it came to you, you know, trying to dim this, but there was no way, even though you were depressed and confused and what have you, it still didn't dim your light, basically. These two betrayed you, which obviously that's what the reading is about. Is your ex abandoned you here. And the third party felt very satisfied with the fact that they came out on top, that they were better than you, which is not the case, by the way. They love the fact that your ex here ignored you, so then maybe that this third party was like, no, you can't talk to group 2, you've got to ignore them, blank them. And you know, maybe you got children with this person, because that's the Queen of Pentacles, and it became very difficult to deal with your ex because of, you know, with the children, because this person wasn't allowed to talk to you or be around you, and it was just like, it's just so toxic. So we have Aquarius, we have Leo as well. So now let's move into, what part does the third party have in the ex's karma? What part are they going to play in the karma here? We have Strength in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the World in reverse. Interesting. So the third party is part of the karma, obviously, because that's what I'm looking at. And it's, you know, the Page of Wands in reverse talks about trickery when we're playing a game, that they were tricked into something here, and that was false, fake. So I see your ex having a very big ego, okay, with especially with Strength in reverse. And what I'm seeing here is the third party noticed that your ex was very vulnerable, very insecure, okay, doubted themselves a lot, and it's their looks, not their personality, not their business mind or whatever career. It's their looks. They don't love themselves. So the third party actually saw that this person was very insecure. So it's like they tricked them into believing that, you know, they're wonderful, you know, you're gorgeous, you're sexy, whatever. I know that's not very nice, but this is what I'm literally seeing here. For the third party to get this person to leave you, they literally love bombed them without them realising they were being love bombed. And they got sucked into this. The third party's part of the karma for your ex is that there's going to be a lot of stagnation. There's lack of achievement with the world in reverse. A lot of frustration as well. Doors not going to be open for this person. It's like this relationship, they're in this for the long haul by the looks of it, because even if they try and leave, they can't. I'm looking at a lot of failed endeavours with the world in reverse. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, now let's move on to the karma. So we'll start with your ex first. So the ex is karma for group 2. What is their karma? We have the Empress in reverse, which came out in group 1. We could be looking at someone, here we go again. This person feels very vulnerable. They doubt themselves. They don't feel, they feel very weak. It's like the third party makes this person feel very weak, like they're not a man or they're not a woman. And I know that's really like cliche or whatever, but this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing unfaithfulness in this relationship as well. I'm seeing a lot of cattiness, a lot of bitchiness. It's like it's literally like love bombing, but breadcrumbing at the same time. So it's like the third party will big them up, make them feel on top of the world, then bring them back down. You know, it's like this roller coaster that your ex is on with this third party, and it's in regards to their insecurities. They literally know how to play with this person's insecurities, whereas you didn't do that. There's abuse in this connection as well. Tell me more about, there could be how do you put that? So, baby trapment as well. So, you know, when you get pregnant on purpose to trap someone, that's where I'm going with that one. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, but this third party sees your ex as very naive, okay, and because of their naivety, this is, and their lack of common sense, this is part of their karma as well. I mean, it could literally be part of your ex's karma is the fact that the third party lacks common sense and a bit of a I shouldn't have said it, a bit of a Dumbo. I shouldn't say it like that, but that's the only way I could phrase it, okay? Bit of a Dumbo. So we have the Page of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Lovers, which, yeah. So... there's going to be a lot of promises made to your ex, but they always get broken by the third party. If the third party is very immature and they're dealing with someone that maybe is younger than them, and that's why the immaturity is coming through. This person is experiencing a lot of nightmares, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of worry. I can keep going on, okay? They're not sleeping very well. They feel very trapped in by their circumstances with the third party. They also are having nightmares about the fact that they stabbed you in the back multiple times as well. I see them working really, really hard, but money's coming in, but it's going out as quick as it comes in. So it's like they're working themselves to the bone. I mean, maybe this third party has a high standard of living, or they've got to provide for a family, because we do have a little boy in this card here as well. So, you know, the sex is going to dry out with these two as well. Or the sex is just really like, pleh, you know. Yeah, because that's the right way around. This is reversed. What is going on out there? There's a lot of setbacks and a lot of delays as well, but I do feel like the setback is the fact that the third party may have lured him in with a lot of sex, and now that sex is just like, I mean, I feel like they may have impotency problems as well. There is something I am seeing here as well. So, you know, this is another sensitive subject because like it sort of came out in group 1 as well. Now, I see my Seven of Pentacles as planting a literal seed, okay? So, pregnancy seed. I've got to keep it clean. And with the Ace of Wands next to this, it could be that the third party wanted a child, and especially with the Empress coming out in reverse, because this could be where someone can't get pregnant. They could have an actual problem with their sperm count, and it's not sticking, basically. So, you know, they may have wanted children, but the person's not getting pregnant. These two are wearing a mask in their connection as well. Well, mainly the third party's wearing a mask, but I do see but this is going to be a very toxic connection. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify that Lovers card. What is the ex's karma here? Yeah. Do you know, that's so weird? I literally was going to say it. And look at this, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? I literally was just about to say, because I was looking at the angel and I thought, no, let me just clarify quickly, that this person has no, this relationship is not spiritually protected, okay? These are two karmics that came together and now they've got to learn this karmic lesson. So it's like the divine is they are there, but they're not helping these two because they shouldn't have been together in the first place. This flew out in reverse, okay? Actually, no, just reverse. Let's stop saying reverse for I just like saying it. When that comes out like that, the High Priestess is talking about no spiritual protection, no protection whatsoever, okay? It's like Spirit has turned their back on your ex here. And, it, you know, they could have actually both hurt an Earth Angel because that is literally Temperance up there. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles that came out like this. You've got your ex here that has no independence. You know where I just said where money is coming in very quickly, but it's going out just as quickly. And when the Nine of Pentacles comes out like that, this is when somebody is literally overspending. So they're with this karmic, and this karmic is just spending. It's like they're trying to plant a seed here, especially with the Seven of Pentacles like that. They're trying to rebuild their life, okay? Maybe there was something here where they've had to start from the bottom again. But nothing seems to be working. No blessings are coming in, and we can see that with the two cards here because of the choice that this person made. There's bad investment here, bad business management, bad with finances, and I feel like the karmic is the one that's the bad person, the bad one with the finances. I hope that makes sense because I don't even know what I'm saying. So we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so the third party's karma, please, Spirit. We are going to get oracle cards for the the karma as well. So we've got 6 of Cups. And then we've got the 6 of Swords in reverse. That's reversed as well. Then we get clarify the 2 sixes. Then we've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, bad nightmares about the choices that they made. There is a lot of trouble headed towards this. Oh, look at that. And Chariot in reverse as well. So yeah, this energy here, this third party is having a lot of nightmares. Okay. It's like they can't seem to escape those nightmares. They could end up with a car trouble. Their car could break down. Don't want to wish this on anyone. They could get in a car accident. But there is big trouble coming with the 6 of Swords in reverse. That talks of not being able to progress towards anything really. But then major trouble is headed their way. And I do feel like it is something to do with either trying to move forward with your ex here, but things just stay the same, or there is actual car trouble. They can't seem to release the past here as well. So you may have known this person from the past. You may have known them from when they, you know, this may have been an ex-friend of yours that got with your ex. And they can't seem to release the past. It's like that's what they're being haunted with. You know, maybe this third party does have a conscience. Maybe they realise the choices that they made, and maybe they're looking at it now that, shit, I'm getting karma. Because this is part of what goes around comes around. Tell me more about the third party's karma here, please, Spirit. And then we have Strength. Yeah, there's regret here. It's huge regret. Person doesn't feel good about themselves with the Strength that's come out like that. So even though, you know, if this is someone that you knew from the past and they got with your person, there is times when they feel really, really crappy about themselves. You know, maybe they thought they could, I don't know, control the situation, tame your person, but it didn't work. Let's get the oracle cards. Let's start with your ex. So what is the ex's karma here? Chronic lethargy or lack of motivation, unexplained illnesses, inability to form deep connections, constant stress or anxiety, constantly feeling overwhelmed, feeling powerless or out of control. Yeah, this situation is really getting out of control. It's just like, I don't think anybody's in the driver's seat here. It's like, I don't know, I just see 2 headless chickens. Unexplained anxiety or panic attacks. And I did say that about your ex. It's like they're not sleeping, they're just waking up in the middle of the night having anxiety attacks or panic attacks or whatever it is. Constantly facing obstacles in life and difficulty in showing or receiving love. So, you know, this person could have told you that you were cold, that, you know, you don't have a heart, or you don't know how to love, and blah, 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 blah. But this person was projecting onto you guys, okay? It was the other way around. I feel like this person may think being intimate with someone, you know, in the bedroom, and that is love. They just don't know. They don't know how. Let's just get a couple more. Constant misunderstandings with others or even a third party. And then we've got repeated patterns of failure. So let's get the third party's karma. Third party's karma, please, Spirit. We have persistent bad luck. unexplained conflicts. So, you know, conflicts could arise with people and they just don't know why. People are just, you know, getting into it with them. Then we've got reoccurring nightmares, which we've seen already. Persistent feelings of fear or dread. Yeah, I feel like with this person, before something happens, which is part of their karma, they're going to have that feeling of fear or dread. You know, like when you know something's going to happen. That's our intuition, basically. Being stuck in abusive situations. Yeah. Feeling out of place or disconnected. And then we have experience frequent conflict. This third party's got more than your ex. Feeling haunted by the past. Thank you for clarifying. They are definitely being haunted by the past. You know, because this could have been a good friend. You know, it could have been a relative. And, you know, how can you, you know, some people can look at themselves in the mirror, but this person can't. There's something here that's stopping them from actually taking a good look at themselves. They don't, you know, they don't like what they see. Feeling like one doesn't belong. And constant reminders of your actions towards a specific person. There you go. That's what they're being reminded of. I feel like these two may be in the karmic cycle for a while, and the karma may be a long-term thing as well. So let's get your ex. Ex's karma for group 2. They will be put into a third-party situation. I did say cheating. There is cheating here. So this is your ex, okay? So your ex is going to get cheated on. Someone close was still your man or woman. There you go. So basically, when I said to you guys with that first card, that main card, you may have actually said something to your ex here that is literally coming to fruition, okay? It's going to happen, or it has happened. This is part of the karma here. So maybe you turned around and said to your ex, you know what, I hope you get cheated on, or, you know, let's see how you feel if you got cheated on, blah, blah. It's something about that you threw in this person's, not even threw in their face, you said it, okay? And where I said to you that you guys are very, very powerful when it comes to putting something out there, it actually comes true. It may not happen straight away, but I do feel like you're part of this person's karma as well as the third party's karma. So look at those two cards that came out. They're going to be put into a third party situation, and someone close to them, which is obviously the third party, is going to leave them. People will not like them, so people that come across your ex here, people are not going to like them. You know, maybe at one time this person was really popular. They're going to lose their looks. Oh, God, that's a lot. Well, we're going to take them because that was a hell of a lot, but sod it. So this person's going to go through depression. Friends and family will stop talking to them. Their skin is going to suffer, you know, so loss of looks, bad skin. There's going to be no help from other people because I feel like people will, you know, family and friends will start turning their back on this person. They will never find real love in this lifetime. So, yeah, I feel like you were the one real love and they abused that love. They abused you, you know, and didn't treasure what they had because they were thinking with their stick. They will go grey. There's nothing wrong with going grey, but maybe they literally, with this stress, literally go all over grey. Will age quickly. God, it's like... What? Hang on. Yes, it was. Sorry, my brain's... My head's up my arse. Have you noticed the theme of the loss of looks, aging quickly, going grey, bad skin, or, you know, like aging skin or what have you? What was the first card that literally came out with the tarot? They are so insecure, and the vanity with this person is their looks, okay? They need that validation from other people, and this is what the karmic, the third party, did. They made them feel really, really like powerful, especially with that Six of Wands, you know, made them feel good, made them feel sexy, whatever. But the karmic knew what they were doing. They were like playing this person. And look, because they take so much, they have so much value in how they look, that vanity, this is part of the karma right here that is literally going to take away what they value the most, which is their looks. I mean, this person may have been good looking, but they just didn't see it. You know, they may not have been ugly, or, you know, no one's ugly, or unattractive, but, you know, it could stem from their childhood. They're going to be rejected. Let's get a few more for your ex. There's going to be constant arguments with these two. No blessings from the divine. That's clarified what I said with those two cards. Then there is no protection. There's no success in anything that this person puts their mind to, or, you know, and they're going to experience financial disaster as well. So let's get the third party's karma. Legal issues. So it could be, if they have a car accident, it could be that they're at fault, so there could be something there that's going to turn into something legal, because I did say there's big trouble coming towards this third party. Maybe they've done something illegal that they shouldn't have done. People will talk shit about them. Wow, you can't make that up. Car trouble, car totaled. Love when my cards are clarified with the tarot cards. It makes me smile. So there you go. And I feel like it is something to do with this legal issue here. Oh, Spirit, that was a bit too much. Stopped by the police, traffic tickets. So there's going to be police trouble. No wishes will come true for this third party. There's evil eye that's going to be constantly sent towards this person. It could be you that's doing that. They will lose their home. Blocked finances. Something about heartbreak here. It's not getting over a heartbreak. Triggered in their next relationship. Okay, so this could be literally what their karma. And these two are making sense now, because what they did to you, they mostly think they're going to swan off into the sunset with someone else once they get rid of your ex, okay? And I feel like they're going to really fall in love with this person and really adore this person, and then literally this person is going to turn around and do exactly what happened to you, okay? What goes around comes around. And they're going to constantly be reminded of you. That's part of their karma, which literally came out in the tarot and the other oracle cards as well. So we're going to get a question. So you can ask any question you want, group 2. So think of a question while get your angel number. Oh, God. So angel number for this reading for group 2, please, Spirit. You've got 222. Fitting for group 2. So Serene Angel Hanel. So Hanel bathes you in the soft glow of moonlight, enhancing your intuition. Trust your feelings and embrace your heightened sensitivity during this time. Oh my God. Hello. Look at that. Intuition, moonlight, sensitivity. You have a connection to the moon, the phases of the moon, guys, okay? So maybe you should look into working with the moon energy, okay? Because that's really freaky, because tarot can be freaky. For that to come out with your moon witch. So, sorry, my muffin's in here and she's rolling around on the floor. That's my dog, by the way. Hanel bathes you in the soft glow of moonlight, so enhancing your intuition. So trust your feelings and embrace your heightened sensitivity during this time. So you've got a heightened sensitivity with the phases of the moon. So look into that. Some of you don't have to, but I would look into that. Muffin, mush, love. So ask a question, group 2. So for group 2, please, Spirit, ask away. You've got autumn, full moon, the queen within 6 to 9 months. So, my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, comment down below. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love. Hey, group 3. So if you chose Lost Soul, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? We're going to start with what your ex and third party did to hurt you, and then we're going to look at what the third party's role is in your ex's karma, like what part they're going to play, and then we move on to more karma and oracle cards. Okay, so for group 3, you're looking at somebody here that your ex was literally a lost soul. That's all I can actually say about this card. I mean, there is a meaning to this card, but I'm just seeing it as this person's like, they're lost in life. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. It's quite sad, really. And I feel like you did try to help this ex of yours, but there was just no getting through to them. Let's have a look. Tap into group 3, please, Spirit, and tell me, what did the ex and the third party do to hurt group 3? Obviously no, but, you know, we need to have a look. What did they do? So we have the Hierophant. Temperance. Can I get away with that? Not really. Hang on. I haven't used these cards in so long. Let me just cover my boobies. Right, let's put back. Okay. Clarify the Hierophant and the Temperance. This is 3 major arcana, so this is quite big what they did. Page of Swords. There's a lot of gossip surrounding you guys. Like, a lot of people talking about you. This could have involved the church. That's for some of you, okay? Maybe you're involved in a church group and maybe you were pushed out of that church group. They may have met this third party in church. That's for some of you, okay? But what I'm seeing here is some of you were in a long-term commitment with this person. Some of you are actually married to this person. And at one stage, it actually was a good connection with... you did bring this ex a lot of peace, okay? But what I'm seeing here is... there was just a lot of vicious gossip about you. And I feel like the third party may have spoken about you in a very, very bad way, okay? Even though you've come out as an earth angel here, Temperance, it's like... this innocence about you, and you know, you have morals, and you had morals in the connection, you had integrity, and this was like, these two would literally laugh about that, like, you're boring. You were also part of the gossip as well. I don't know whether you're aware of this, group 3, is that you're a bit, these two thought, well, one of them may have thought it, that you were stupid, but that's not the case. Very naive. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus. Tell me more what these two did to group 3. Oh. Queen of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. And that's my third party card right there. Queen of Swords in reverse is a really vindictive, spiteful bitch. And that's what you were dealing with here. I mean, it could have been both of them. It could have been the third party. But you're looking at someone that was so vicious with their words. Very rude, cruel, unfaithful. I feel like this is the third party, because this third party was very obsessed with your ex. Very, very obsessed with them. There was a lot of jealousy with the Knight of Wands in reverse, a lot of jealousy. They saw you as competition and they needed to remove the competition out of the way. And they didn't care whether they were a third party for a while. They didn't care whether they broke your heart. They just didn't care. Because the third party saw it as, well, you'll get over it. You know, it is what it is. Very blasé attitude from the third party. Your ex is very quiet in this reading. You know, they were sneaking around. The Knight of Wands is a very promiscuous energy, and they were sneaking around involved with this third party. Didn't treat you very well neither. These two caused a lot of setbacks. You know, it may have been setbacks in life. It may have been setbacks with yourself, your mental health. It's just like there was a lot of things here. So let's have a look. With Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, I don't know if I said that. I may have done, I don't know. So what does the third parties, like, what is their role in the ex's karma? What part will they play in their karma? What does the third parties' role be? Hang on. Six of Cups. Talk about the Six of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Seven of Swords on the back of the deck. This is karmic justice, really, from what I'm seeing. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the role in their karma here is, your ex cannot release the past, okay? They're constantly thinking about you, and no matter what they do, this third party, they can see it. Okay, they can't compete with the past. They can't compete with you. You may have a long history with this person. You know, like I said, you may have spent years with this energy here. You could be the mother or the father of this person's kids as well. But what I'm seeing here is this third party is now maybe a parent to your ex's children as well. You're looking at someone who is a social climber, someone who is really, really insecure with the way they look, their weight. They're just overall insecure. But this person would do anything to climb up that social ladder. Okay, so maybe your ex had money, you know, had a good job, and they wanted a part of that as well. So very envious, which we've already seen here. Okay. This one of them, I don't know who it's going to be, is going to finally let go of this connection, because we've got the Seven of Swords. Someone is going to cheat. Someone's going to be very sneaky, very deceptive. The Seven of Swords is our sneaky energy. So let's have a look. Clarify the Seven of Swords with the Four of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's when we let someone go. That's like an ending. It's a Page of Cups. Yeah, dealing with someone here, Leo, that it's like this third party is going to see, because I'm seeing this sun as something that's like, you know, when like something is glittery and sparkly, and it's like, oh, you know, there's something sparkly, there's something better out there for me, and this is what this energy is going to do to your ex eventually. They're going to juggle them, and then they're going to leave them for someone else. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Right, so let's have a look at their karma. So we start with your ex. So what is Group 3's ex's karma? So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. These are my vice versa cards. So these are the bad side of the cards. And then we have the Star energy that's, yeah, not good. So your ex's karma here is where they're going to feel stuck. Okay. It could even be where people start turning their back on this person. They start cutting them off. It could even be the third party cutting this person off eventually. The Eight of Wands coming out like that as well suggests like something... there's something here to do with either the journey that they're on with the third party is going to be really, really toxic, okay, because we do have the Ten of Cups there. Or it could be that this person could end up going on a holiday or something, and it ends up a really bad holiday, like really, really bad. So something very unpleasant's going to happen to this person. Ten of Cups in reverse talks, you know, it is talking about happy ever after, but because it's come out like this is what they thought they were going to get with a third party, but it'll end up in divorce or separation. The home that these two build together is going to end up broken, so, you know, may end up getting kicked out of the home. And then the Star in reverse as well does talk about being stuck. What are you stuck with though? Like, just, you know, these are like our wishes, our, you know, hopes and our dreams and miracles and, you know, blessings that are coming to us, but it's like that is just stuck. That's not, there's nothing happening for this ex of yours. Clarify the Ten of Cups with the Star that's reverse, Spirit. Yeah, that's that Knight of Wands in reverse. There's competition in this relationship. There's going to be a lot of jealousy in this relationship as well. And we've already seen that with the third party. There's going to be problems at work for this person as well, which I do see that with the Eight of Wands in reverse as well, where it's like you've got a deadline that needs, you know, you've got to complete something, but this person's not going to be able to complete it. Everything is going to just, you know, the Eight of Wands is something when things happen very quickly, but everything in their life is just going to be like, I just see this person treading through mud, like, you know, being stuck. Tell me more about, we've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and whether I said that. This ex is karma for group 3. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I keep saying that, it's so annoying. So this does talk about a love bombing, unrequited love, heartbreak, people withdrawing invitations, people not wanting to invite them out. They could be trying to date again. They could be going online to date, and people are just like, hell no, I'm swiping left or right or whatever. I've never been on one of them apps. I wouldn't know what way to swipe. But you guys, some of you may know. So this is what I'm seeing here. People just seeing through this person's BS, okay? So this person could be like a typical love bomber, a charmer, you know, maybe narcissistic, because the Queen of Swords did come out. That is the narcissism in its glory here with the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords in reverse. So people will start seeing through this person. So let's look at the third party's karma. What is the third party's karma? Third party's karma, please, Spirit. No. We've got the Two of Swords, which is like that. And then we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Funny that, because we've got the Hierophant, okay, in reverse here, and this energy here, this third party may have thought that maybe your ex promised them marriage, and that's not going to happen. We see unfaithfulness here, so maybe your ex is going to cheat on them as well, because whenever the court cards come out in reverse, that is unfaithfulness. It's, you know, they're going to find that the relationship that they're in with your ex is not going to trust them. There is no trust in this connection whatsoever, especially with a Hierophant like that as well, okay? These two both don't have no morals or integrity, so that is where the mistrust comes from this, and it's going to cause a lot of conflict between the two. You know, this third party is going to experience a lot of delays, a lot of setbacks as well with the Two of Swords, a lot of confusion. Ooh, the Tower. This third party is going to have, I feel like, quite a lot of Tower moments in this connection and in their life as well. There's an unwanted change that's come into this connection here. Like, you know, I'm going to clarify that. No matter how much this karmic, this third party tries to get away from these bad events, which is the karma, they can't escape it. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles. This is bad. This is bad. They could lose their home. We've got the Knight of Wands. Yep, in reverse as well. So we're looking at someone here that could actually lose their job. Okay. Be made redundant, pay cut. The Ten of Pentacles to come out like that. We've got the Ten of Cups that's in reverse, but this is like more in reverse, so it's got more of a meaning to it. It's more powerful in the karma, and that's clarifying with the Tower here. So the life that they've tried to build with your ex is going to not pan out the way they thought it was going to pan out, or it could be that where they do build a life together, these two are going to end up in financial ruin, losing their home, losing their assets, losing their business. They're going to be struggling financially. People are not going to get on with this third party neither. Like, people don't even want to be around this third party. They've got a shitty energy they have. And the thing is with this third party, because they've never learned from their past mistakes, they keep making the same mistakes, and we're seeing it again where, like I said, they're going to see something shiny and new, and they're going to run towards that because they can offer them something. But because they're not learning, this is what this third party is going to keep going through. Like, well, they're going to go through it until they wake up and stop this messing around with people's partners and stuff like that. I know it takes two to tango, but I feel like this third party has a habit of just not giving a crap about how they're treating the wife or the husband or what have you. They just don't care. And this is what this person needs to start learning. There's problems at work. Look, these two clarify that as well. There's jealousy. There's going to be competition at work. So it's like this person may end up getting, you know, where someone gets a promotion over you and you thought you were going to get it. This person's going to keep getting overlooked. Right, let's have a look at the Oracle cards now. So we're going to do X's karma first. So X's karma for group 3. Experiencing unexplained phenomena. So that could be spirit messing with this person. Unexplained illnesses. Constantly facing obstacles in life. Constant reminders of your actions towards a specific person. You know, it's come out in every pile. So this person's going to be constantly reminded of how they treated you. And that's that Six of Cups, where they're constantly looking back at the past, what they actually had with you, what they built with you, what they gave up. Chronic financial difficulties. Thank you for clarifying. Experiencing frequent conflict. Feeling out of place or disconnected. Yeah, so with this third party here and the people they're around now, they just don't feel right. You know, they don't feel at home. I feel like you were home, feeling stuck in life. Unexplained anxiety or panic attacks. feeling unwelcome or rejected. And then inability to find peace and calm. Now, I did say this feeling rejected was, you know, maybe they're trying to get back on dating sites. Maybe they're trying to flirt with people and people are like, ugh, just go away. Chronic lethargy or lack of motivation. Inability to achieve goals. Okay. Unresolved conflicts. Persistent feelings of fear or dread. And then constant stress and anxiety, which I feel like is the third party is going to cause. So let's get you the third party's karma, please, Spirit. Difficulty in maintaining friendships. And that's right here where people just don't want to be around them. They don't want to talk to them. This, you know, can be a friendship card. Even though the Three of Cups is a friendship card, I do see that as well. Inability to find happiness in life. And that clarifies the main card where I said this person is a lost soul. Looking for something, but they're not finding it. Repeatedly encountering toxic people, because this person's toxic. Like for like, really. Persistent bad luck. Excessive guilt or regret. Constant misunderstanding with others. Yeah, they don't work well with others. Feeling powerless or out of control. Reoccurring nightmares. Experiencing frequent anger or hostility. Let's get a couple more. One more and then I'll get mine. Constantly attracting negativity. Okay, what is Group 3's ex's karma? God, blimey. Alright. So, will not be able to find a job. They're going to be losing friends, lack of funds, which we've seen. They will lose everything they've worked hard for. This is what I feel like this is as well, because I said loss of home, loss of business, loss of finance. This is like financial ruin, disaster. It's like, you know, like I'm just seeing an explosion happening. And when if you look at the, where is it? The tower. Oh, bloody hell, it's somewhere anyway. Because if you look at that card, was it your reading with the tower? Yeah, it was. Anyway, they're going to have to rebuild everything from the ground up again. I feel like with this Ten of Pentacles, you know, I said like this person wanted basically what you had, that life that you had. Kind of creepy, really. This is not good. It's kind of sad, really, because people don't really think about the consequences of their actions, if you know what I mean. I feel like you were with this person for a long time and you did build a life where you both were very secure, and it's just like it's just going to explode. But that is part of karma. Nothing we can do about it. They will lose everything they've worked hard for. There you go. Clarified what I said. This person, I do feel they worked really, really hard to build up the life that they had, and now it's all just being blown up because of the third party. The third party was this person's karma. And once this happens, I do see the third party actually getting up and leaving your ex for someone that's got money. But they're just as bad. They've got their karma coming. Disappointment after disappointment. They will never get over the person they loved, which is you. People hate their energy, which came out in the tarot cards. I shouldn't laugh. They're going to end up in toxic relationships. They're going to be used. There you go. This third party is using them. I feel like they know that anyway. Stopped by the police. Could end up with traffic tickets. Their partner will cheat. Thanks for clarifying, Spirit. They will lose their home. Oh my God, that's clarified what I said as well. Because they've got no blessings from the divine. Ooh. Oh dear. It's a bit harsh. blocked intuition. Let's get a couple more for your ex. They will go grey. People will talk shit about them. So, yeah. So, was it you? Because I'm, honestly, guys, my head. Yeah. So, where I said at the beginning there was a lot of vicious gossip about you lot. You know, nasty things said about you. This is what's going to happen to them as well. So, the third part is karma. Oh, that was quick. Dreams will come true, but will quickly turn into hell. Their car's going to be, they're going to have car trouble, or car is going to get totaled. They're not going to achieve anything. Financial disaster. So, this is both of them. They're going to end up with legal issues. That could be the car accident, whatever. They will be put into a third-party situation. So maybe they're going to get cheated on by your ex as well. Who knows? Blocked finances, isolation. They will always be judged by others. Third party's karma, peace, spirit. They're going to end up in divorce or separation. They will see your face and name wherever they go. So you're going to haunt this person. They've got no genuine friends. Their partner will not want to have sex with them. Okay, maybe they find them gross. Will not be able to connect to anyone emotionally. They don't have any ideas. It's like their creative spark's gone, if you know what I mean. Let's just get a couple more for this third party, because I just want to be nosy. Hell, that's a lot. Anyway, it's just, there we go. Crap sex life. They're going to feel rejected. They're going to find out they were used for sex, okay? Because maybe at the beginning of this relationship, it was very sex-based. And these two, you know, it was a lot of lust. And now they're going to feel that they were used. But they used your ex. So, you know, hello. Can't pay their bills. There's dishonesty in this relationship. Tormented by spirit for the way they treated you. And people will not like them again. So there you go. So I'm going to get you an angel number for this reading, group 3. Think of a question as well, if you want to ask any question. Group 3, please, Spirit. Angel number for this reading. 4444. Lovely. Angel of Justice, Raquel. There you go. Raquel ensures that justice prevails, act with fairness, seek balance in judgments, and always strive for righteousness in your actions. Fairness, balance, righteousness. I love that you got that card, because this is literally restoring balance. This is fairness. And this is what we're literally doing today, is a karma reading. So group 3, ask your question, my loves. Ask any question. So for group 3, please, Spirit. So you've got autumn, full moon, the Queen within 6 to 9 months. So my loves, thank you so much for staying and watching. I do appreciate all of you. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment down below. And guys, wherever you are, you have a beautiful day. Much love.